Victor Osimhen was just scammed. He was scammed by Chelsea and Napoli, and I don't say this because he's a fellow Nigerian or because I'm a Chelsea fan, but I'm declaring this because 1, he was ready to move to Saudi Arabia, but Napoli suddenly increased his price by another 5 million closer to the deadline hour. And secondly, he was screwed by Chelsea because they were offering him less than half of what he currently earns. And it's so ignorant that you have some people on social media saying he should have taken the pay cut because he was moving to England. No. Just because Felix did it does not mean others should too. Why would you leave your current job for a place that pays less than half and even tell you that it's contingent on the company's success? Come on, I'll wait. Alright, and then you have the non-racist Enzo explaining that Osimhen would only come on Chelsea's terms. And that's their module for recruiting the world's best talent? Newsflash, the Chelsea of today is not even close to any of the Chelseas that won the Champions League. We are still hoping to finally make it into the Champions League after over 2 seasons. And now you think you have the name to try and screw the best players in the world to come?
How dare
To even add insult to injury, Chelsea decided to extend Nicholas Jackson's contract, practically saying they do not need anyone better than him. Jackson is going to be there for 9 years. 9 years. What is going on at Chelsea? Chelsea is filled with some strong brains, and surely someone in the club should have mentioned to others that the lure of bringing in the best in the world is going to start waning as seasons go by, away from the biggest club competitions. And right now, all we are seeing is promise of reaching the Champions League, not the reality of playing with the elite. Hopefully there is a light at the end of the tunnel and this whole Osimhen scenario is revisited in January, because the early viewings of Jackson are more like deja vu than the turning of the corner. And then the backup of McGee is not comforting whatsoever. Sure, he presses and presses, but pressing is not going to guarantee goals, which we definitely need to even be at the footstool of the Champions League football. Also, the miss against Servette will only leave our memories once he starts bagging in the goals. Felix could play as a false 9, but it's not his natural position. Right now we need an instinctual natural finisher that completes the creation of our wingers and attacking midfielders. We need the Nigerian Batman. So for Osimhen, this is an embarrassment because he was against going on loan to Chelsea, but now he is going on loan to Galatasaray. Earlier last season, he mentioned he knew where he would end up at the end of the window. I bet he didn't mean being exiled from Napoli. Anyways, Chelsea has an identity problem. Chelsea still thinks it's the Chelsea of old. Chelsea is trying to mimic Arsenal and Real Madrid at the same time. They are hoping that buying kids like Arsenal did in the long run will yield success, while stockpiling talent like Real Madrid will catapult them to European football like right now. I swear it's like a bunch of poets are trying to run a football club. Where and when does this chaos end? Next year in the championship? Anyways, I dare you to argue with me in the comments. Will Chelsea regret missing out on Osimhen, or did they miss a bullet? I might respond or I might agree with you. What do you think?
As we don't have the capacity